What up everybody, it's your boy Young Fizz and welcome back to another video. This is going to be another machine installment here, and today I just want to show you guys how I take sample packs and just kind of spruce them up a little bit. So this sample pack here is straight out of Maschine. It's all stock sounds. If you want to steal this beat, you probably could. I'm about to show you guys exactly what to do to recreate the sound that I got here. So this is, like I said, a sound pack. This comes straight out of Maschine, and they're all stock sounds that I'm using here, and I'm just adding effects because I don't want it to sound like what's already out there. I mean, probably a million people are going to use, you know, these same chops, but maybe change them up a little bit and, you know, chop it a little bit differently, but I don't want it to sound like the same guitar. So right now, without any effects on it, it's going to sound something like this here. So that's pretty much my pattern. And so the whole goal is to keep that from sounding boring. So I'm about to show you guys how to do that here. So with this beat, you know, I want to take a different direction. I want to take just create like a vibe. And so let me show you guys how I created that vibe. So if you go to the group section here, I have all the different effects, and I just want to show you guys the effects that I used here. So let me go ahead and go step by step here. So the first thing I am using is called the transit master. Just kind of limiting the sound there. So not really doing too much besides just, you know, limiting the sound. The vibe comes in when I add the flanger effect here. So I'm gonna turn that on and let you guys listen to see what that sounds like. So instantly right there, you can hear a big difference, and that just dramatically just changed the sound and just gave it more of a vibe. Even though I was happy with that sound, I still wasn't satisfied. So I wanted to make it a little bit wider. And so that's where the chorus comes into play here. I added the chorus effect here, and you can see the settings. I have it, you know, down 20%, amount 100%, and the rate all the way to 0% just to give it that width. So let me play it on and off. So you can definitely hear the difference with the chorus effect in and out. So let's go ahead and go on here. So the next effect I have is just a compressor, just kind of taming the sounds and just keeping it nice and compressed here. You can see my effect chain that I'm using here. So I got the compressor, and I'm about to talk about these two next here. So the compressor. So that's on. Let me turn it off. Turn it back on. Off. All right, so that's pretty much the compressor. And going down the list, the thing that adds another vibe to it, I've never talked about this plugin before, but I want to go ahead and reveal it to you guys today. It's called Reflex. And this is under the reverb category here. So if you click here and you go to internal, you have like the ice metaverb, which I've, you know, touched on before in previous videos. You have the reverb, the legacy, and then like the regular one. And then you have this one called Reflex. And to me, this one is, it just adds something to the track. Like it's a nice reverb, but it just adds something to the track. I'm not sure what it does yet, but you know, when you just sit around the studio and you experiment, you know, you just kind of come across things and just kind of dial in settings of what sounds good. So this is what I came across when I added this plugin here. So let's listen to it off, and then we're gonna cut it on. So this is off, and we're gonna turn it on now. So, you know, for me, it just added like this nice vintage feel and just kind of brought it all home. And last but not least, I have the filter here. And this to me is not really doing anything, but it just like it just does something to the track, but I feel like at the same time I can't really hear a difference, but it just kind of cuts off some of the high end. So I just kind of threw it on. It's a low pass filter, set all the way high, the resonance is in, and let's just listen to see what happens. So it's definitely doing something to the track. It almost sounds like it's cutting some of the high end out. You know, like I said, I can't really hear nothing, but I definitely could feel a difference when I have it in. So I just kind of left it on. I accidentally, you know, added it by accident because I was going to do like a roll off, but then I was like, whoa, when I didn't touch any settings, it just kind of gave it like a different feel. So that's that track right here. So right there, what you just heard is pretty much the intro. You heard my tag, and then I have, you know, I'm not gonna really do too much of a breakdown of the track, but I did want to show you guys what I did with the verse. Now the verse here, as you can see, I have guitar, and then I have the filter effect here. So what I wanted to achieve is a different sound in the verses. So so it's distinctive between the verse and then like the hook. So in the intro and then the hook, I have like this nice clean sound. So I'll let you listen to that, which is that sound. And then in the verse, it just has like this nice distinctive sound. And all I did there, the difference is I just went ahead and added the filter down here. So I actually did like a low pass, 352.3 hertz. The resonance is, you know, the same, and then it's kind of add some like little modulation with the LFO sync, and you know, it had the speed to 3/16, and that's pretty much all I did. And I got this nice clean sound, so I'm gonna go ahead and solo that up for you guys so you can hear it solo. So it gives us this nice trembling effect if you listen closely. So you have that effect, and then you have the nice little clean guitar in the beginning. And so when you put everything together, I'm gonna let you guys hear it, you know, up until the hook here. So you guys just kind of listen to how it sounds. And like I said, if you guys like this video and want to see more of what I do and how I do it and really learn how to use the machine, make sure you leave your comment down below, hit that subscribe button, and just tell me what y'all want to see in the comments down below. And I'm gonna do my best to, you know, fulfill you guys' wishes and what you guys want to see, and do these different videos for you guys. I'm here for the community, and hope you guys enjoy the track. Thank you for watching. Your boy Young Fizz, and we'll see you next time. Take it out.